So anyway, so this Masonic temple, it's got really a kind of big cavernous theater, and above the stage they have 102 hand-painted scenes that are all on ropes and pulleys that drop down, that you can, some go together, some are individual, that you can act in front of or behind of, and I'll actually show you some of these because on rehearsal Friday I'll bring the camera and I'll get some of these on video. But there's going to be, there's maybe 8 or 10 characters in the play, and the play runs, it's like the 19th and the 20th. 19th is a Friday, so it runs maybe the 18th, but definitely the 19th, 20th, and 21st of November, so that's the weekend before Thanksgiving. So I think it's going to be the 3 or 4 day run. It's going to be a good time. So I don't know if you've known this, but this is certainly one of the things I've always wanted to do. Actually, this is really high on my list of ways I can be like Dan. In college, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if I ever even talked about it, but I had auditioned for Tartuffe and didn't get the role, to this guy who was, I don't know, kind of odious, actually. And that hurts even now. But then I had a friend that I met through that whole auditioning period who asked me to be in his senior capstone. He had to direct a couple of scenes, and I was in one of those. So it was only in one scene, but I did get to kiss a girl, so that was pretty cool. At 22, take what you can get, I guess. Anyway, so I've always wanted to do it, and now's my big chance. So so I've been working on memorizing my lines, a bit in a vacuum, kind of doing it by myself. I've got them, I don't know, probably 2/3 memorized. It's Wednesday, I've got 2 more days, so I'll get it done. I'll keep you updated on how that's going. But as I said, there's about 8 characters. The 4 main characters are all college students, I think, from Winona State, and then we've got the 2 dads are both, patriarchs in town, and which I guess is appropriate, and a smattering of other characters. But anyway, I didn't mention as part of this, I am going to cut my hair, because if I'm going to wear a suit and a fedora, I can't very well have long hair in a ponytail. So I'm not sure it goes with the character. It is community theater, I understand that, but nonetheless, I told Dan, the director, that I would do that. So, and it's actually funny how I got the role, because Dan Munson is his name. He is one of the assistants to the directors for the Shakespeare Festival. It has been so for the last several years. So Virginia and I've gotten to know him real well, working with Shakespeare, and he also teaches like theater appreciation at Winona State and maybe a couple of other classes like that. But has done some directing in the past and has been involved with theaters around the country. But he lives here in town, or close by anyway. And the stage manager is a woman named Allison Denayo, who her oldest son is good friends with Galen. So I know her and her partner pretty well. And in fact, they were the two of the kayakers when we swam across Lake Pepin. But anyway, so I actually saw Dan walking around outside Mugby one day, and so I dashed out the back door because I hadn't seen him since Shakespeare, and said, Dan, hey man, how are you doing? And he and Allison were together, and they said, hey, do you want to be in a play? It's like, well, do I want to be in a play? Of course I want to be in a play. What is the play and what is my part? So they told me I was the man in the brown suit, and I said, well, I got a brown suit, sign me up. So that was the big Karoo getting apart and play bit. So anyway, I'm excited. So I will. I'll see if I can get some of the rehearsals on video. I'll definitely get the show on video. I'm sure that everyone in the ether would like to watch that with really bad audio. Anyway, so that's the play. Let's see. I know I had many other things to talk about. Well, I think I'm going to go make some food, and I'll come back.